and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you all how I'm gonna make a viral TikTok. At least I think it's gonna be viral. We'll find out. Viral's subjective anyway. Okay, let me explain. I'm about to prank the internet that I cut all my hair off.
Have you ever stopped to wonder, why are we so fascinated by internet celebrities? Why do we follow their every move, dissect their every word, and revel in their scandals as if they were the plot twists of a gripping TV drama? Maybe it's because, unlike traditional celebrities who exist behind a polished Hollywood curtain, social media stars feel real. They film themselves in their bedrooms, talk directly to their fans, and share intimate glimpses of their daily lives. But with that authenticity comes a cost. The same audience that builds them up can just as easily tear them down. One wrong move, one poorly worded tweet, one slightly suggestive video, and the internet erupts. Cancel culture looms over them like a storm cloud, and no matter how carefully they tread, they're always one controversy away from being the next headline. The person we're going to talk about in today's video is one of the most popular and followed creators on the internet. Yet she's been bashed, canceled, and objectified beyond your imagination. Brooke Monk is an influencer who seemingly appeared out of nowhere and skyrocketed to stardom with her relatable humor, effortless charm, and girl-next-door appeal. She's amassed millions of followers across TikTok and YouTube, crafting a brand that thrives on innocence and wholesomeness. But like many internet darlings before her, she hasn't escaped controversy. The deeper you dig, the more you start to see the cracks in the picture-perfect image she presents online. So who is Brooke Monk really? How did she rise to fame so quickly? And what are the controversies that have caused her to face backlash from her own audience? In this deep dive, we'll explore the life and career of Brooke Monk, from her early days to her most scandalous moments. Because in the world of social media, no one stays untouchable forever. If you've been active on social media, chances are that you've seen her fun and catchy short videos on either YouTube or TikTok. But if you don't follow her or know who she really is, here is a quick rundown for you. Brooke is a 20-year-old American TikToker and influencer. She was born on the 31st of January 2003 to a well-settled devout Christian family in Jacksonville, Florida, United States. Not a lot of information is available about her parents, but she has stated that she's in the middle of 5 siblings, namely Brianna, Blaze, Brain, Brett, and Audra. Audra Monk, her sister, is also a social media celebrity. We actually found this really awkward video of Brooke with her sisters.
Your knee was in my butt.
Wait, what?
I said your knee was in my butt.
That's because you sat back.
Why aren't you zoomed in?
I don't know.
We don't know what to do, Brooke.
Wait, how about I didn't know.
Why are you rolling?
Brooke was homeschooled and was always a very outgoing person. She even said in an interview that because she was homeschooled, she was always excited to talk to new people.
I had a great experience
Yeah.
being homeschooled, but I didn't see that many people that often.
Yeah.
So when someone wanted to talk to me, you better believe I wanted to talk to them more. And I would just be talking to them. You definitely had this experience with me when we first met, where I would just keep talking. You definitely, because he blew up in high school and then like everybody knew who he was. And he's obviously a very attractive person.
Oh,
He was like, I'd be lying if I said you weren't. At the point, like in high school, you know how people are down to like use you or be mean to you and stuff. Or the reason that you liked hanging out with me is because I literally did not care. Like if somebody has like something that everybody else wants, I literally don't care. I'd rather just be your friend over like, oh my gosh, like they have so many followers and then like we can make content, yada yada yada. I'm like, I don't care.
Brooke first blew up on TikTok in 2020 when she was just 17 years old. Unlike many TikTok stars of her generation, Brooke Monk never had a head start on Musical.ly. In fact, she wasn't even part of the early wave of TikTok influencers. She stumbled upon the app like any other teenager and decided to give it a shot. In September 2019, she uploaded her very first video, not expecting much, but the internet had other plans. Her content struck a chord with teenagers and high school students almost instantly. Relatable humor, expressive reactions, and a natural ability to entertain made her stand out. And then, seemingly overnight, her follower count skyrocketed. Within just a few months, she wasn't just another TikToker. She was one of the fastest growing creators on the platform. By the 5-month mark, she had already amassed over 3 million followers. On the Good Boy podcast, She recalled how she downloaded TikTok and gained 1 million followers in just a few months.
I remember, of course, the exact day I downloaded TikTok was September 4th, 2019. And I just started making videos. I had like 10,000 followers in the first like week or something. And my parents aren't a huge fan of social media. I was like, I have to tell them. So I told my mom first. And she was like, okay. They didn't really know what it was. You know, it's different at the time. She was just like, okay, whatever. Another couple days or something, I had like 25,000 followers. And I was like, I have to tell my dad. And so I told my dad, and he was like skeptical, but he was like, whatever. They just didn't look at it. And then I think it like 2 months went by, and I was like, oh, by the way, Mom, Dad, I have like 1 million followers. So do with that what you will.
Wait, that's insane.
But it didn't stop there. The viral success of her TikTok videos had a ripple effect. Fans didn't just want to see her in short skits. They wanted to keep up with her life beyond TikTok. This led to an explosion on Instagram, where her casual selfies and everyday moments quickly earned her additional followers. As of now, Brooke Monk has 35.7 million followers on TikTok and 8.7 million subscribers on YouTube. We also came across an old TikTok video of Brooke, probably one of her first videos on the platform, in which she talked about how she couldn't get a boyfriend because she wanted to focus on loving Jesus. Brooke has talked about her religion multiple times and has told her fans that she is a Christian and believes strongly in Jesus. However, this didn't sit very well with her audience. They think that she is faking her entire persona, all because she doesn't dress a certain way. Besides this, Brooke has been criticized a lot for posting clickbaits and for dragging a topic longer than necessary on her TikTok. For instance, when she told her fans that she cut her hair, which later turned out to be a prank. While most YouTubers and TikTokers use clickbaits to gain views, she got more hate than anyone. It seemed like the internet suddenly started hating her and she didn't know why. She even posted this video showing some of the hate comments she received when she said that she felt pretty without makeup.
I think of the night in the park, it was getting dark and we stayed up for hours. What a lie, what a lie, what a lie.
All in all, she receives a bunch of hate, apparently for no reason. When we first looked her up on Reddit, we were shocked beyond recognition. Reddit seems to be hating on her more than any other platform. There are random posts talking about how she's fake and how she deserves nothing. We came across this one post on Reddit saying, "I hate Brooke Monk with a passion." And the comments under this post were crazy. One user said, "For real, her face is so incredibly punchable." Others wrote comments like, "Finally somebody said it." She actually sucks and her identity changes with spider lashes. And trust us when we say this is the toned down version. There are far worse things that people have said about her. However, the internet doesn't seem to be thinking that she is the victim. In fact, they believe that Brooke is actually doing all of this deliberately. She's faking her cute and religious image and posting suggestive content under this cover. We came across this post on Reddit titled "Exposing Brooke Monk." It said, "Brooke Monk has been simped on and sexualized a lot on her online career. Poor girl? Nah, because if you neutrally take a deeper look, it becomes very apparent that she doesn't just promote this sexualization, she actively supports it and acts like she suffers from it. She has made videos crying about how she gets disgusting DMs, which is completely ironic considering her content. Need proof? In a Snapchat post of hers where she has viewers ask her questions and answer them, she was asked if she would ever let Sam worship her feet. Her response was no, and that's why she always wears socks, indicating that she does so to not get sexualized. Guess what? Barely 15 pictures later, she posts a feet pic, and she also has dedicated multiple Snapchat stories to her feet. She also talked about wanting to do a dance once, which would show her behind, which is why she didn't do it. But one look at her platform shows that she's posted hundreds of videos featuring it, not including Instagram bikini pictures. There's nothing particularly terrible about sexualizing yourself, but doing so and then acting like the victim when people like it is wild. Let's be real, the only reason she hasn't opened an OnlyFans yet is the young viewer base that would trash her for it. So yeah, there is that. It's wild how the internet can turn on someone overnight. One day you're a niche content creator with a loyal following, and the next you're public enemy number one. That's exactly what happened to Brooke Monk. But what's even crazier, the hate didn't even make sense. At first, Brooke Monk was just doing her thing, posting her usual content and being her unfiltered self. But as her audience grew, so did the scrutiny. Suddenly, every joke she made was being dissected, every offhand comment was turned into a controversy, and people started painting her as some kind of villain. Instead of looking at the full picture, people latched onto whatever made her look bad. Twitter threads, Reddit posts, and TikTok callouts started popping up, most of them exaggerated or flat out misleading. And once the internet decides you're a problem, good luck changing their minds. What makes Brooke Monk's situation so frustrating is that there was never a real reason for people to turn on her. No scandals, no exposed DMs, and no shady behavior. Just a bunch of people deciding they didn't like her anymore and running with it. And in classic internet fashion, once the mob got rolling, the logic went out the window. We'll get into the details of this later on in the video, but for now, let's just take a step back and try to understand Brooke as an influencer. Brooke moved to YouTube after she received a significant following on TikTok. Her content included videos with her boyfriend, makeup tutorials, and dance videos. If you haven't seen her content before, the next few clips that we're about to show you will give you a good idea.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Brooke, this is Sam. And
This is Brooke, if you guys didn't know.
Yes, and in today's video, I'm gonna be testing my boyfriend Samuel's innocence.
I'm pure.
This is the average trend following TikTok content. It's nothing revolutionary or commendable, however, it's also not something harmful. Honestly speaking, we see no reason why she's bashed so much. However, according to a lot of her viewers, she actively teases people and sexualizes herself. And we see why people think this. Most of her content does seem to fall under the category of thirst traps. However, this is still regular influencer content and doesn't explain the misogynistic and downright disrespectful comments under her posts. Let's take this one picture she posted recently on her Instagram, for example. There were some really nasty and mean comments on this ordinary post. Sam must be effing scared when you take off your makeup. How about you start behaving like the Christian you claim to be? I'm going to use these photos for hours. The majority of the comments under her posts aren't even about her content, but about her body, her clothes, and the fact that she's a woman who dares to exist online. The second she posted in a bikini, the floodgates opened. Suddenly, she wasn't just a content creator, she was a bad Christian, attention-seeking, and of course the classic insult, a butt. And let's be real, if a guy were out there doing the exact same thing, no one would care. But because Brooke Monk is a woman, the internet police showed up with their outdated moral compass, acting like they personally decide who's allowed to be Christian and what they're allowed to wear. It's the same tired double standard we see all the time. Men can do whatever they want, but the moment a woman has confidence in herself, the insults start flying. Besides her usual makeup and dance videos, she also started posting ASMR videos on YouTube, which surprisingly got a lot of views.
Or my back, or my neck, or my back doesn't stick at all. So if you're getting into running, or you like to work out, and you have longer hair, and you sweat a lot when you work out, just put your hair up like this. My favorite. You should really try it. Makes it much easier and out of your face. Look, no hair in my face anymore. I have so many of you ask me, how does that happen? How do you have your hair turn
Okay, so I posted trying ASMR for the first time ever on my YouTube channel 2 days ago because I was like, I really want to try it, but I was so nervous. I almost didn't post it, and I was like, I don't think anyone's gonna like it. Like, I really didn't think anyone would like it. Tell me why this video has over 1 million views in 2 days. Dang, y'all! Oh my gosh, I feel so appreciated. I'm editing another one right now because I was like, all right. I hear y'all. I'll do it again.
One of the weirdest parts of Brooke Monk's hate train was how obsessed her audience became with the idea that she had an OnlyFans. Every time she posted, people flooded the comments asking for a link, assuming she must have one because she looked good in a bikini. She repeatedly said she didn't even know what OnlyFans was, yet no one believed her. And the second they realized she wasn't on the platform, the tone completely changed. The same people begging for her to make one started insulting her, calling her a fraud, a tease, and all kinds of degrading names. First, they wanted to objectify her, and when that didn't work, they turned to slut-shaming instead. Yikes. Apart from this, there's also a lot of fan fiction on Reddit about her. And let us tell you, these are just diabolical. Even Brooke herself made a video reacting to all the Reddit fantasies about her. And when the audience requested, she even got Sam, her boyfriend, to react to these comments.
You can't hold it in. Look at the comments. Can we see the comments?
Yeah, it says 18 comments. This is where it gets like messed up.
Yo, what?
Oh!
Are they? These people are weird, dude. I want a nut on her so bad. I want to. I missed.
Did you just throw nuts on me?
Yes, I threw nuts on you. Because that's what the comment says. Ew. Who just says that?
It's not even a picture,
Like,
it's a screenshot taken off of a video. And it's like not even
that's
bad.
so weird. She is ready to take it.
I'm literally wearing a shirt up to my neck, like this high.
They just want to sexualize everything. Is this all Reddit is? Like, I don't use Reddit, so I don't know, but like, do they just sexualize everyone on here? Is that what Reddit's for? That's so weird.
Probably at this point, let's see.
Okay. Okay, you didn't even see that? Okay. Are you kidding?
I literally didn't even see
What
it.
the heck, dude? Who posts that? That is so weird.
I don't want to see it. I do not want to see it. Oh my god. Ew.
How is that even allowed on Reddit? Do they not take down anything on Reddit?
I physically feel sick.
How's that still up?
I don't know.
Weren't you a minor in that?
Yeah, I was 16.
Well, you get the idea. Brooke was a successful influencer all the way through 2020 and 2021. She was making trending videos with her boyfriend Sam Dez, who she started dating in October 2020. She was gaining followers and dancing away on TikTok. However, Brooke got into her first ever controversy in 2022 when another creator on TikTok made a video using her name and hashtags. This creator has a TikTok account by the name IsPayNK. She has almost 16,000 followers on TikTok. She's also a self-proclaimed pick-me girl. However, what's ironic about her is that she accuses other girls of being a pick-me. If you take a look at her TikTok account, you'll realize that she has made her entire internet career by getting into controversies with other bigger creators, and Brooke was actually a great target for her since she had so many followers. This girl made a video of her casually eating ice cream and captioned, "I just saw Brooke Monk with her melons out and covered in white icing on Twitter." She also added some really weird hashtags in her videos, such as Brooke Monk Leaks and Brooke Monk Pick Me. As expected, this video got her a hell of a lot of engagement. However, the picture that she was talking about wasn't even real. As we mentioned earlier, Brooke has been dealing with fake AI-generated videos and pictures since the beginning of her time on the internet. And this was also very obviously a fake picture. What's concerning is that this creator felt the need to spread misinformation and lead people to a picture that's fake. And the worst part was that she's not even sorry. You'll realize in a short while that this person is extremely delusional and downright evil. She simply did not care if she was tarnishing someone's reputation and blaming the victim. She just wanted views and clout. This drama between Kay and Brooke was probably the highlight of the year 2022. It wouldn't have become such a huge thing had it not been for Kay's video. However, it turned into a huge mess and people started calling Brooke out. That's when Brooke had to make a video about it.
I've addressed multiple times that photos of me like that are fake. It's really hurtful to see another young woman be so dehumanizing because it took 2 seconds to know that those are fake instead of spreading that everywhere and me getting disgusting DMs about it, which I really don't want to see. I already had to take a couple days off of social media this week because of the way that people sometimes message me, and it's just really disgusting. I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt and be like, oh, maybe she is like sweet and just, I don't know why anyone would ever do that to somebody. But then I looked in the comments and I find this comment of someone saying it must be a deep fake, which it is. And you said it is, which means you knew, and said I didn't know when I saw it though, which is even worse. That means you're trying to spread stuff about someone. And then they said you should delete the vid, and you said, I would have, but the more people tell me to, the less I want to. I'm so disgusted. I mean, I get it's giving you clout, I guess. You got 2.6 million views, so it's a great way to go viral. I mean, I guess I've never met you. I'm sorry if anything I've ever done has upset you, but you went out of your way to put hashtags about me being a pick-me and leaks and stuff when it took 2 seconds to know that those are fake and really dehumanizing to do to another woman. However, you don't seem to care about that either, so. I know my words are probably falling on deaf ears, but I would really appreciate if anyone else ever sees stuff like that to just report it instead of making videos about it. Anyway, I'm not trying to be hateful or anything. I just think it's important sometimes to stand up for yourself, and that was just really hurtful to me. So I appreciate everyone in the comments that were saying that you know it was fake and supporting me. You guys are amazing. Just please don't do that to people. It's really, really hurtful and really dehumanizing when they've never done anything like that. I just can't imagine doing that to someone.
In this video, Brooke looked close to tears, and it was honestly extremely sad to see. And as if posting about such a thing was not bad enough, Kay also refused to take the video down, even after realizing that it was a deep fake. When a user commented pointing out that it was probably fake, she said she did not know it was fake when she saw it. However, when that same user suggested that she take the video down, she just said the more people tell her to, the less she feels like it. But if you think this is bad, you might have to rethink it, because she milked this incident as much as she could. She made multiple brain-dead videos trying to explain her side of the story, which made no sense to anyone at all. She's now deleted most of the videos from her profile and even changed her username. So we weren't able to find these videos from her account directly. But we did manage to get the clips from other creators' videos.
Here is the whole entire story on the entire Brooke Monk situation. This is the one and only story. So I was scrolling on Twitter and I saw a picture that appeared to be pretty real. I have come to learn this was just one of the more realistic deepfakes of Brooke Monk. I actually commented on that picture, "Is this for real Brooke Monk?" To which that person replied, "Yes." So it would not take 2 seconds to know it was not real because I hadn't seen Brooke's video, I don't watch her content, and the person who posted it said that it was real. So I went to TikTok because I know Brooke Monk from TikTok, and I posted a video. The video has hashtags, hashtag Brooke Monk, hashtag pick me, and hashtag Brooke Monk leaks, and maybe one other one that I forget. It is her name, the next one that came up after her name, and then the things that I've heard about her. I understand that that comes across as me calling her a pick me, but in all honesty, that was just what I'd heard about her. The only content I'd ever seen about Brooke Monk was people calling her a pick me, and I thought that that would just bring attention from my video to people who just know her in general, know who she is.
First off, she's just saying all the contradictory statements. At first, she said she did not know the picture was fake because she did not watch Brooke Monk. Then she said she knew Brooke Monk from TikTok, so we don't really know which it is. It's really evident that she's trying her best to come up with a good enough cover story that'll make Brooke look bad instead of her. In our opinion, she made the video because she knew that the internet was already hating on Brooke Monk, so she just wanted to air the controversy and get attention while doing it. However, it didn't really go according to her plan. While there are people who sexualize Brooke and hate her for no serious reason, there are also people who believe she shouldn't be blamed for such things. And so people started calling Kay out for using extremely inappropriate words for another woman. As expected, Kay doubled down and started giving all kinds of reasons.
I also thought, since I thought it was real, that that was just the route she was going on. I thought that was her future career. I've seen many popular TikTok girls go from TikTok to other sites.
I thought she was doing the same because I knew that her audience was the kind of person who would immediately go for that. So the intention of my video was not to bring hate or bring attention to anything harmful. I thought that she was okay with it and she was the one doing it.
But her most disgusting stunt is yet to be discussed. She did not only refuse to take her video down, but was also very unapologetic about it. She made videos mocking Brooke and the situation she was in.
So I've been receiving a lot of hateful DMs, and I just don't know what kind of person would ever do this. It takes literally 2 seconds to just not send that. Like, someone told me to drink this, and I don't even know what it is. And someone even gave up my mom for this. And people are trying to leak my personal information. And someone blamed me for COVID. And I showed some of these messages to my friend, and she said that it reminds her of the time when she was 9 years old and she used to make fun of people on Roblox. So anyway, just stop. The hate is not going to get you what you want, and Brooke is not going to give you a medal for this.
She also made another video in which she said all she needed to take the video down was for Brooke to contact her. I mean, the audacity. It's just remarkable.
Hey guys, did it ever dawn on you that maybe the reason why I'm not apologizing is because I'm not sorry? Yeah, I was sorry at first until I realized she doesn't care. She's probably happy that someone's saying something else about her besides the fact that she's a pick-me and wears too much makeup. Because that's all I ever heard about her before. When I have a problem, personally, I work day and night to get that problem fixed. And she has been made well aware that the only thing she needed to do was reach out to me and tell me to take that video down. I even left DMs on specifically so that she could message me. Lo and behold, it takes 2 seconds. It takes less effort than making a video to click DM. Hey, could you please take that down? She does not care. She's probably happy to go viral again because she was kind of falling off there. And if I were doing anything for clout, do you think that the video that I was doing for clout would be the video I look the worst in? Use your brain.
We are aware that there are a lot of people who believe Brooke intentionally sexualizes herself and wears revealing clothes to tease her audience. However, even if it were true, this still doesn't justify the fake pictures. No one deserves their pictures to be pasted on someone else's body. But Kay here seems to be oblivious to this basic concept of identity theft and how serious it actually is. She even made a video about Brooke recently, talking about why she is mad at her.
That video of Brooke's is recent. It was made 4 days ago. And I do feel sorry for her that people are making deepfakes of her. People have made deepfakes of me. It's not very fun. I am notoriously bad at discerning AI images from real ones, but when I do see a deepfake, I report it and get it taken down, hopefully. It's just non-consensual images of people being made in ways that they don't want to be seen. And I don't think anyone should have their likeness taken and portrayed in a way that they don't want to be seen as. And that's particularly why I'm so upset with her. I'm not saying that she deserves to have these images made about her, nobody does. But almost a year ago now, she made me almost the face of her deepfake issue, and I am just not that. I never created or shared any deepfakes of anybody. I reported them, in fact. I made a video saying I saw a picture that happened to be a deepfake because I thought it was real. And her response video took my face, my likeness, and then used it to lie about me and create a false idea of me in other people's heads that causes them to still harass me all the time, every day. I've had to severely restrict my account beyond what a normal person would even have to do. I just want to have a normal TikTok account. My point in making this video is to share that these images are still being created and spread without my involvement, because I was never really part of this issue in the first place. As a commenter said in one of my videos, people can see so many things on Twitter. I can say, I just saw a man's head get ripped off on Twitter, and if I don't share the link to it, I'm not really spreading it because you can find anything on Twitter. You can find Nazi propaganda on Twitter. If I say I saw Nazi propaganda on Twitter, that doesn't directly link people to finding the same thing that I saw. But besides that argument, I didn't create any images and I'm obviously not sharing them with everybody. and even a year later, I am being treated as though I am the face of this issue and I am the big bad guy behind the monitor creating all these images and posting them. And I'm just not. This issue will continue to persist with or without my involvement in it because I didn't create or perpetuate the issue. And you could say by her making a video about it, she's bringing attention to it. And it's up to the individual to act correctly based on that knowledge. My video brought attention to it, but it's up to the individual to go report it. I didn't post the picture. It's not like I did anything wrong. It's up to the user to then go report it based on the knowledge. I can't control people and what they do with their knowledge. I reported the picture I saw myself. I used my knowledge to do that, so other people could too. So I'm just so tired of being harassed for an issue that I haven't been involved in almost a year now, and acting like I created it when I really didn't. Her video and my video are basically the same thing, saying there's a deepfake of her out there, and it's up to the user to go report it. So I strongly suggest whenever possible to not to seek out these deepfakes, but whenever you come across them, do identify and report them. Not just of her, but of anyone. There's been deepfakes created of me. I got those taken down with my friend's help. Deepfakes are terrible. Report them. But I have never made or shared one. And even after I have been taken down and silenced, there are still deepfakes of Brooke Monk being spread and made because I wasn't doing it in the first place. You guys got the wrong person. You've spent so much time bullying and harassing me instead of focusing on the real accounts that are making and spreading these.
AI-generated deepfake images are becoming increasingly common, and many young girls are suffering because of them. These manipulated images can shatter a person's self-respect, severely damage their reputation, and have lasting emotional consequences. However, what many people fail to realize is that it's not just unethical, it's a crime punishable by law. In the United States, while federal laws specifically targeting deepfakes are still evolving, several states have already taken action. For instance, California has criminalized the non-consensual distribution of deepfake pornography under AB 602, allowing victims to sue for damages. In Virginia, distributing such content is classified as a misdemeanor, carrying penalties of up to 1 year in jail and fines. Despite the existence of these laws, it's disheartening to see that the internet remains trapped in a cycle of victim blaming. No matter how many times people believe one of the most disturbing scandals about Brooke, but this is not the end of it. It seems like the trouble followed her wherever she went. She was accused by another creator on TikTok of copying her content. The creator in question, Emma Liz, originally made a lighthearted video where she expressed how wearing her hair in a bun or ponytail made her feel like a boy. It was a simple, relatable post, something many people resonated with. Brooke probably saw the video, found it funny, and decided to recreate it while also adding Emma's video to her favorites. We don't think it was ever meant to be malicious, just a common TikTok trend where users recreate and engage with content they enjoy. However, things took a turn when Brooke's version gained more traction, racking up more likes and engagement than Emma's original post. Instead of seeing this as a natural part of how TikTok trends work, Emma took issue with it. Feeling overshadowed, she decided to call Brooke out publicly through a TikTok video, accusing her of stealing the idea.
So this is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I got this notification and I posted this on my private story because I thought it was hilarious. And so that when it inevitably happened, I could be like, LOL. Told you so. So she favorited this video.
Do y'all think I look like a boy? Don't answer that, please don't answer.
It's the most popular video on the sound. It's at like 1 million likes and 6 million views.
Do y'all think I look like a boy? Don't answer.
I just think it's hilarious that like I immediately knew what was gonna happen. Just imagine that she has a folder. I just imagine that she has a folder called Ideas. Original Thoughts. And you could at least put inspired by. Like a respectful thief would do. No hate. No hate. No hate. I just thought it was funny.
So she basically accused Brooke of stealing people's content. To this, Brooke responded with another video, first apologizing for making her feel like she stole her video, and then explaining how she had seen multiple other creators make similar videos on this sound.
This is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I got this notification and
Hey, if you haven't seen her video yet, you can go back and watch it. I'm gonna tag her because I tried to post a video on this account responding, but it said she turned her stitches off. But yeah. Hi Emma, first and foremost, I am so sorry for making you feel as though I ripped off your content, and I really, that was not my intention. I genuinely thought this whole idea was a trend. I saw so many videos under the sound saying that it was a trend, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So I made this video yesterday that says POV, how it feels every time I try to wear my hair slicked back, and it was with the sound that was like, do y'all think I look like a boy? Because whenever I have my hair slicked back, I was like, I feel like a boy. And I saw a ton of other girls doing ideas like this under the sound, so I really thought it was a trend. For reference, I saw this girl make this video, me when I don't curl my lashes and have my hair in a low ponytail, and this girl make when I put my hair back, and this girl me when I have my hair up, and me when I put my hair in a ponytail, me anytime my hair is styled any way that's not down. This girl did when...
What we think likely happened is that Brooke saw Emma's video, found it cute and funny, and assumed it was just another TikTok trend. So she recreated it like countless others do on the platform. And honestly, that doesn't really fall under the category of stealing. TikTok thrives on trends, where people build on each other's ideas, adding their own spin. If something is part of a trend, anyone can participate. It's not really an original idea at that point, is it? Emma's frustration might be understandable to some extent, but calling Brooke out for simply engaging in a common TikTok practice feels like a stretch. However, Brooke has also been accused of dragging things a lot more than necessary. The prime example of this is when she pranked her followers that she cut her hair. She posted this TikTok captioned, "Hair hold memories." She basically made a ton of videos on this topic. She made one with her boyfriend Sam, recorded his obviously rehearsed reaction.
I think girls with short hair is like awesome. Do you?
If you have short hair, Weston wants you.
Okay, I don't know why I have my eyes closed, but I'm a little nervous.
I got my nails done, and you guys know what I was gonna get, but yeah. They
Okay.
already know what I got.
Let me know when I can open them.
Okay,
Can I open
you
them?
can open them.
There's no way.
Yeah.
It's so short. It looks so good.
Yeah, it's so short.
It's so short. Oh my gosh.
I know.
You cut off like... You said you were never going to cut your hair.
I know.
It looks good. You look young, but it looks so
Really
good.
young?
Yes. You look so cute. It looks
Really?
good. It looks really good.
Okay.
Hold up. I'm just adjusting. Oh my gosh, my
Oh
heart.
my
It's
gosh.
beating so fast. I can rock with this.
And one about people commenting on her short hair.
It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be the...
And another one about, yes, you guessed it right, her fake short hair.
Do y'all think I look like a boy? Don't answer that. Please don't answer that.
But then she posted this video saying that it was all a prank.
They were fake?
Of course they were fake!
And people were obviously annoyed at her. They thought she was dragging this entire thing for no reason. And even the couple, Brooke and Sam, made a video about it, admitting that she indeed dragged the entire topic a little too much.
Y'all, this is my bitch, Scotty.
And I'm from the South.
She runs the South.
But this isn't the only time she's done it either. She also posted a breakup tease in 2021, announcing in a video that she and Sam were breaking up. We'd also like to talk a little bit about their relationship here. Since the internet used to be obsessed with this couple, they were basically the cutest couple on the internet. Brooke posted a video on her YouTube in December 2020. This video is titled, "Meeting My Boyfriend for the First Time."
We're off to LA shortly for Brooke's very exciting weekend.
I'm not nervous yet, actually. Like, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm very nervous.
You were nervous?
Yes.
Of all days, I had to look tired. Do you guys see this? Look at how tired I look right now. See, he doesn't look tired. You look good. You ask me some questions or something.
Brooke, where are you right now?
Denver National Airport, right?
That's right. International Airport. What's your first impression of LAX?
It just looks like a regular airport.
Where is it? Is that Sam? There he is. Go right over there. Say him a hug. Hey Sam, how are you? Good to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm bad with this stuff. Do you guys want to back to the car? Yeah, let's do that.
In this video, Brooke's father accompanied her and flew with her from Denver, Colorado to California to meet her boyfriend Sam. Brooke also went apartment hunting in this vlog, trying to find a place close to Sam in California.
So this is our main living room. This is our other, living space. We have the pool out there and the statues. Everyone loves those statues.
She also talked about how she and Sam met in the first place on a podcast. She told her audience that they basically started talking on Instagram, and she was the one who approached Sam first.
I'll let you tell this story.
Okay, because I don't know, I like to take initiative on things, so naturally I DM'd him because I saw him and I was like, he's attractive, which is very interesting for me because I was not really in a space where I wanted to date anybody, but I was like, he's cute, I'll DM him or whatever. But I also was DMing you because it was when the TikTok trends were going around where it was Snapchatting my friends and asking them what they do if we went out or blah 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 blah, and you just Snapchat friends that were other TikTokers. So I was like, okay, we'll just be mutuals, whatever. And so I believe I messaged you the exact words hello sir with the little smiley face, with a little smiley face. I was like, that'll get him. Yeah. And it did.
Wow. It did.
That's a nice feeling, right?
Oh, it's so nice when the girl slides first.
Yeah.
Then you know she's into it at that point. Yeah.
I think I asked him to FaceTime the same day that I DM'd him.
Oh wow.
It was very forward. I do take social cues a little bit better now, but it was there was nothing.
And they also talked about some really gross details about their first kiss.
I
was aggressive.
You were a very aggressive first kisser. Yeah.
You slow down or be more gentle. And I was like, that's weird.
You said that to her?
Chill. Yeah.
Multiple times.
I thought my nose was gonna bleed. I was like, calm down.
Oops, I was having a great time.
Yeah.
I was not aware that it was not.
Headbutts him.
According to Sam and Brooke, their relationship began in October 2020, marking the start of what would become one of the internet's favorite couples. From the moment they got together, they were inseparable, constantly appearing in each other's videos, sharing fun moments on YouTube, and giving their followers a glimpse into their adorable dynamic. Whether it was lighthearted challenges, cute couple vlogs, or just them goofing around, their chemistry was undeniable. Fans absolutely adored them, seeing them as the perfect internet couple, playful, affectionate, and always having a good time together. However, nothing lasts forever, because it didn't take long for people to suspect that Sam was cheating on her. However, before that, in July 2021, Sam and Brooke posted a video announcing they were breaking up, which turned out to be a prank.
More money when I beg it, cause I don't wanna lose you. Hey,
Brooke and Sam took a major step in their influencer careers in 2020 by joining the Hype House, one of the most well-known yet controversial content creator collectives on social media. The Hype House, originally founded in 2019, was meant to be a creative space where TikTok's biggest personalities could collaborate, create viral content, and grow their brands together. However, despite its massive influence, the house was surrounded by controversy. From accusations of toxic dynamics and financial disputes to members leaving on bad terms, Hype House quickly developed a reputation for being more of a reality show-style drama hub than a fun, creative space. Many former members spoke out about the pressure to constantly create content, the lack of privacy, and conflicts behind the scenes. The house also faced backlash for throwing massive parties during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, disregarding safety measures, and facing criticism from both fans and fellow creators. However, they both didn't stay at the Hype House for long, leaving it only after a few months after in June 2022. Both Sam and Brooke left the Hype at the same time. However, if you know anything about the Hype House and their weird relationship dynamics that blossom there, you'll know that the Hype House content creator couples were infamously known for cheating on each other. And sure enough, by May 2023, the internet was convinced that Sam Des was cheating on Brooke Monk. We came across this post on Reddit with a screenshot of Brooke's video that said, "Watching the couples around us breaking up knowing we're getting married." The Reddit post was captioned, "Imagine being their friend and seeing this after your breakup." A user commented on this post saying, "I know they'll break up one day and we're all gonna hear about it." While another said, "Can't wait for the catastrophic end to this in 9 to 16 months. Simply put, people were annoyed by this TikTok and they couldn't wait for the smug smiles to be wiped off their faces when they finally broke up. People soon started accusing Sam of cheating on Brooke and even vice versa. In April 2023, a creator on TikTok by the name of Kayla Malik posted a video saying how a famous influencer's boyfriend slid into her DMs. As soon as Kayla posted this video, people sprang to action in the comments section. They were quick to guess that it was actually Sam who slid into Kayla's DMs. We don't know why people accused Sam of messaging Kayla, but neither Sam nor Kayla have said anything about these rumors. As of now, Brooke and Sam are together and are consistently posting on their social media accounts. If you look in the comments section of any of Brooke's Instagram pictures, you'll still find comments accusing her of teasing her audience. We don't know if she's doing all of this deliberately or not, but we do know one thing, and it is she has made a name for herself through these videos. Another important thing we want to emphasize is that no matter how someone dresses or what they choose to post online, there's absolutely no justification for creating and distributing inappropriate AI-generated images of them. This kind of violation goes beyond just online harassment. It's a blatant invasion of privacy, a form of digital abuse, and something that should be outright banned. Social media platforms need to take stronger action by implementing strict regulations against users who create, share, or promote this kind of content. If they continue to turn a blind eye, they're enabling a culture where digital exploitation is normalized, and victims are left to deal with the consequences alone. And if these platforms fail to take responsibility, then as a society, we need to work toward denormalizing the toxic culture of victim blaming that runs rampant online. It's time people understand that being an influencer or having an online presence does not mean giving up basic human rights. No one should be subjected to this level of harassment, and no victim should ever be made to feel like they deserved it because of how they dress or what they post. The blame should be placed where it truly belongs, on the people who create, share, and encourage this kind of harmful content. With this, we're going to wrap up today's video. If you've made it this far, we truly appreciate your support. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Your engagement helps us to continue to bring you the latest discussions on trending topics. Also, we want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think of Brooke Monk. Do you believe she's as innocent as she claims to be? Does she intentionally sexualize herself and then play the victim to gain views? Or is she simply another young TikTok creator who's just going along with the latest trends like everyone else?